Randy Barton for Extreme Faith and Fitness with our P90X disc by disc review. Today brings us to X2 Balance and Power. The name of the disc reminds me of a Shaun T workout, but it for sure is Tony Horton getting the goo off of you. Even just looking at the menu screen behind me for this disc, you see that Tony's doing something called the crawly crab press. That's going to be interesting. During this review, I'm going to give you a few things at the beginning of what you'll need for this disc, a brief intro into it, show you my workout with some of the moves, which I'm going to make sure to show you me attempting the crawly crab press, because it's really a bizarre move, works your core amazing. But we'll get back and tell you the good, bad, pros, cons, all that stuff of this disc. Going into it though, a few things that you're going to need to be able to do your balance and power: stability ball, foam roller, weights, one medicine ball, power stands, a mat, worksheets, pen, water, towel. Before you get discouraged, you may be just starting out P90X2 in this. You may say, I don't have all that stuff. You know, it gives you something to work up to. You don't have to have it all. In fact, right on the worksheets has things in parentheses that you're not going to necessarily need or you could use to substitute. Don't have a stability ball? No problem. Use a sturdy chair, use a towel. Don't have a foam roller? Don't worry about it. There's other stretches you can do. There's somebody on screen showing you how to do stretches without a foam roller. I don't have weights? Pick up some bands if you don't have bands already. Bands are going to be very cheap compared to weights. So a very small price to do there. Power stands you can do without the power stands with it. There's other things you can do. Medicine ball, you can use a basketball. Or if it's something that just needs the weight of a medicine ball, grab a dumbbell, grab a gallon of milk, whatever it may be. There's things that can make it happen. So you can do this. You can do this. Don't be discouraged when you see a whole list of things. This is just giving you something to be able to build up towards. Something important though you will want is some sort of a cushy surface, as some of the things may have you either jumping around or even getting down onto the floor. So make sure you're not doing this type of stuff on concrete. Even to lay down a couple blankets may be helpful for some of the moves, which you'll learn as you get into it. But going through this, we have three rounds of moves. 3 rounds of moves you see on the worksheet here. They're divided by black lines, 1, 2, 3, and then we have a bonus round. That's not something as popular at P90X2 as it has been other programs, but there is a bonus round for anybody feeling extra sprite today. You'll be able to get a bonus round in with this. That's the intro to the disc. It is what it is. It is balance. It is power. It is going to get you in the best shape of your life. This is a phase 1 workout, which is really hammering on building the strength of the core. And from experience of going through the program, I can tell you, you're going to need this foundation phase. When I first started the foundation phase, I was thinking this is not really what I expected or what I signed up for. Where's the good old-fashioned weightlifting 101 for P90X1? And when I got into phase 2, I realized, ooh, Tony had it so right. I needed the foundation phase. You're going to need it as well. All right, stick with me here. I'm going to do the workout, let you see some of the moves, be back to tell you the pros, cons, good, bad, ugly. Be back in just a minute.
Good, kid. I want your hands to come down on the ball so they don't slip. If you're more comfortable with your fingers out, that's fine. You can put your hands like that without wrist issues. 11, get on that button. I'll stop counting. Keep turning. Get up. Hit my hand. Hit my hand. Hit my hand. 5, 4, 3. Good. If you do these fast, you're gonna fall over. I want you to own the hold. Good. Get whatever you're on. Good. Extend out again and then down. Extend arm and leg. Then crunch it. Extend them again. Then put it in your mind. You find it in your face and you find it in your breath. And the motion is clean and methodic. Good. Hang in there. Good, whatever you're on that side. Good. Stand the man. Nice, dude. This guy's got phenomenal balance. Back around. Good. Elbow, strong pelvis up. Nice, good form. Look at Dano. Somehow, look at, what do you got there, 15s? 10s. All right, then you're not that cool.
And that, my friends, is X2 Power and Balance. They're going to do the cool down. I'll catch up with them in just a minute and do my cool down. Just got done finishing up the actual active part of the workout and things. What a killer workout. Fantastic stuff with it. few things just in general. This workout is a total of 61 minutes. It is the one of the longest ones in the program, short of X2 Yoga, which is like 63 minutes. So still holds true to workout in about an hour. So pretty simple with all of that. Looking at this disc though, another cool thing is that you find Tony's sister is in this disc. Her name is Kit. I don't know if that's nickname short for something or whatever, but you probably can't see her, but she is right there. So just kind of neat. Meet some of Tony's family, things with it. Just a fantastic, crazy, good shape woman, taking good care of herself. Of course, Tony has a brother, so she kind of has somebody there to keep her accountable as well. Looking at this, the goods, the bads, the pros, the cons. Let's start out with the cons today of things that I don't like about this disc, and you may agree with me as well. You're welcome to disagree with me. That's fine. One thing about this disc that I don't like, very silly. In fact, all these cons are real silly, just kind of my preference, is the fact that when I work out, I love it when you work arms and your arms are about to explode. Shoulders the same, pecs, whatever it may be. This disc, I can't tell you what part of me is sore, just all over. I feel like just a crazy cardiovascular all over workout. I cited earlier how it's in name, it's like a Shaun T Insanity workout. And that's kind of how I feel right now. Just feel like I've been whooped from head to toe, and there's no one specific area that's just worn out, just all over. So to me, that's a little bit of a con, the fact that I like to have that big arm pump, the big chest pump or whatever. In all of that though, I'm worn out. That's a good thing. That means I have had a really good workout. Another con of this, and I sound like a little bit of a broken record in it, is the warm-ups, the cool-downs. I prefer just general stretching or high rep, low weight warm-up, cool-down. Not taking anything away from the warm-up and cool-down, the opening stretches and closing stretch. I just prefer a different style. You're definitely going to get a good warm-up in it. What I often find myself doing is doing my own style of stretching and then just forward the disc to that spot. That's not to discount the fact that it is really good stretches. In fact, it's probably more thorough and better than what I do on my own. The pros of this disc is the worn-out feeling. Just feeling like I got, excuse me, got a little bit of a crud going on. Is the worn-out feeling you get at the end. You know that you've had a seriously good workout. The pros to this as well is I love anything that incorporates the medicine ball. It's like becoming one of my favorite pieces of workout equipment. I really enjoy that. That's really a pro for me. Just such a simple thing to make it happen. Another pro for this as well is that it focuses on form. Many of the moves you cannot do well without really focusing on your form. And that's something that many people lack, is they'll pump out high reps or they'll pump out high weights and their form is really bad. Because of the balance issues of this disc, you have to have good form, and that's going to teach you things to help prevent injury down the road as well. So very good thing. To highlight some of the moves in all of this, there's one called the Russian Twist, which is one of my favorite moves. It looks like Mason Twist, if you're used to that from the first Ab Ripper X. Mason Twist, you don't have anything in your hands, nothing between your knees. Russian Twist, you have an 8-pound or whatever pound medicine ball between your knees, and then you have a dumbbell in your hands, and you're rocking back and forth when in the boat position. Gets a great workout. The decline Sphinx plank press, that is where your feet are on a stability ball, and then you're just going from plank to Sphinx position, keeping your body straight. I have a really hard time with those. I don't know how on screen, they do like 15 of them. I do very well to get 6, 7. My personal best is 9 or 10. So really a tough move in all of this. There's 2 moves in this disc that were part of what Tony had, the P90X2 Move of the Week series. The first one is the Renegade Row Half Lanasana, which is incredibly tough. I consider myself in good shape, but when it goes up to that Lanasana move, I always have to do the modified, even though I consider myself in decent shape. Very tough. The second of the Move of the Week moves is the X-Plank Spider Twist, the last move of the standard workout before the bonus round. That move's just fun. I'm so glad that Tony put that at the last move, because you're so spent by the time you get there. I see it as a little bit of a recovery move, as it's quite simple. Not simple is the balance work of Warrior Row Press. If you know what Warrior 3 is, you're down in Warrior 3, only your down hand has a weight in it. I use a 25-pound weight. You row it up to your rib cage. You then stand up without letting your up foot hit the floor. Keep it just off the floor by the other ankle. And then you do a shoulder press with that one arm. Crazy balance move. Again, it goes down to have good form. So it's called balance and power, and it's called that for a reason. You've got to have good form of the balance, and it's going to create some power as you go through it. That's my take on the disc. You're free to comment down below. Let me know what you think of this disc, or if you have any other questions with P90X2 in general, getting the program, Insanity, P90X, whatever it may be. Nice thing about being a coach is I'm also a contractor for them to help you get the supplies, the equipment, the nutrition you need. Shakeology is fantastic. Pre-workout, I use E&E, energy and endurance, or endurance and energy, one of the two. But another Beachbody product. You hear Tony talk a lot about the recovery week, recovery drink, Sean T as well. It's like none other. Tell you what, Beachbody's got it together, and we've got all things Beachbody. This has been Randy Barton for Extreme Faith and Fitness. Go to extremefaithandfitness.com, click on the free coaching, and then make sure you subscribe above on YouTube. Randy Barton, here with you. See you next time.